Okay, so after a very long and painful night, here we are on day number 2, and this is what we have. We got the actuators already mounted on my rig, as you can see from here. Kind of went to bed like at 3 a.m. in the morning, so only had like about 5 or 6 hours of sleep time. I'm completely destroyed. A lot of muscle ache and soreness because of the work that I put last night, and we're just getting started. Right, so let's go ahead and build the cabinet. Again, if you are planning to mount the servos in something other than a cabinet, then you can just skip this section and just move on to the other section of the build process. Here I went with a Mojo, I think it's called Tech Mojo or something Mojo cabinet. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for this particular cabinet. I paid 110 euros for it. I think it was a good deal if you kind of compare it with the other auctions you have out there. It's worth mentioning on how to do a little drilling to be able to mount this stuff properly here, just because of the fact the servos don't have the same length as regular switches or whatever you're supposed to be mounting here. So you're gonna see me drilling some holes, as you can see from here. Not a big deal. I mean, should be doable if you have the tools. If you don't have the tools, then you might want to get some tools, because there's just no other way, unless you want to just not mount the servos or something like that. But in my case, I did. So this is what we end up with. No idea where this piece of glass came from. As you can see from here, I took the time to create or print some labels for some of these cables for me to easily identify each of them whenever I have to do some kind of troubleshooting or rewiring. kind of trying to do my best here as far as wiring and cable management is concerned. Also, I had to do some modification here to be able to mount the power strip because it's not wide enough to be able to reach both sides of the mounting brackets here. Right, so this is how the cabinet looks after mounting the servos and doing some cable management. Here you can see some of the cables that are running into the cabinet, and here you can see all the servos, or sorry, all the motors cables. And here's how the cable management turned out on the rig itself. I was able to put those cables in those slots and just hold them in place with some zip ties. Right, with the motors and actuators mounted on the rig, I think it's time for us to do a quick test and see if everything works as expected. Don't mind the noise here. This is just coming from outside. I have my window open and we have an AC radiator making a ton of noise at the minute. All right, so this is the noise level you should expect when using the motion platform. I think the noise level is really quiet. Not something that's gonna wake up your family when you're racing during late nights. Here's another noise test. Let me go ahead and close the window. The noise you still hear is from the computer tower fans. Here you go. Okay, so another day went by. Lots of work, but we finally got it done, guys. We have the rig complete, as you can see from here. Everything is mounted. Everything is looking clean. All of my peripherals, some stuff already mounted. And by the way, I actually went ahead and practically get myself some of these washing machine anti-vibration pads, and I slide them in just for precaution. You know what I mean? I don't want this stuff like causing a lot of vibration during late nights. So you can see from here, cable management turned up really nice. I am not gonna lie to you. For me, it looks really nice, low profile. The way I did it, of course. Here you can see the e-stop within reach of my feet, of course. So I can just extend my right feet and be able to hit the e-stop, no problem. And here we have the servo cabinet with pretty much everything, including the glass panel mounted. Looking good. It comes with some keys for you to lock this in place in case you have like kids and you don't want them to be messing around. You can just lock it and just put the keys away. Okay, that's the end of the build process of the RS Mega Plus from eRacing Lab. I hope you found the series informative. Stay tuned for future videos of me trying motion platform for the first time, giving you my first impression, and I guess any other feedback that might be useful for yourself. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.